the Director ILO Pacific Island countries, the Honorable Assistant Minister, Permanent Secretary, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Bula Vinaka and a very good morning to you all. On this World OHS Day, it is only right that we focus on the COVID-19 pandemic, as it directly affects the foundation of occupational health and safety, and that we are gathered here to mark this morning. I'm delighted that the past weekend was declared by the Honorable Prime Minister as our weekend of readiness and responsibility. And I take this opportunity to thank all those many Fijians who have followed the basics of cleanliness, social distance, and self-isolation to beat this terrible pandemic. And we saw an extension of the days without another COVID-19 patient. Ladies and gentlemen, let us spare a few seconds to remember all those workers, and in particular, the frontliners across the country in all the essential services. To all of them, we say thank you and Vinaka for your dedication and hard work. So can we all put our hands together and thank them? Naka. Thankfully, the COVID-19 pandemic in Fiji has not taken a single life, and we remain in control of the case before us. Coronavirus or COVID-19 took the world by storm. It spread across borders so quickly that by 12 March 2020, the WHO declared it as a pandemic. Today, as we mark the 2020 World OHS Day, we must uphold its theme in our workplaces. Stop the pandemic. Safety and health at work can save lives. Given our global connectivity and trading relationships, such a global situation that we are in will impact on our domestic situation as well. However, your government has placed health of all Fijians first, as we remain committed to economic recovery. After we beat this pandemic, and beat it we will. My ministry has been part of the Coronavirus Task Force Committee, headed by the Ministry of Health and Medical Services since 14 February 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, you will note that today the non-attendance of our tripartite partners, as mentioned earlier on by the Permanent Secretary, to celebrate this year's World OHS Day. It is to avoid and limit mass gathering and maintaining a 2-meter physical distance. Instead, for this year, we have requested our tripartite, the employers and the workers, to organize their own internal means to mark the 2020 World OHS Day with their members and workers. Moving forward, my ministry is working with all stakeholders to keep as many Fijians as possible in the workplace. We all know that these are difficult times, and we will have to look out for each other. We are working with employers for ways and means of lessening the impact on employment, proposing reduced work hours, job sharing, and the use of leave entitlements. We urge employers to consider these alternatives. At the same time, we are aware of the downturn in businesses as well. However, it is also important that we follow the employment laws and regulation that is in place. Let me repeat. The Employment Relation Act is in place. And that our workers are not denied their rights. and by minimizing current impact on employment and business, we will be better placed for our recovery when this pandemic passes. Ladies and gentlemen, to this end, I wish to inform that since 9 March 2020, before Fiji's first case on the 19th March, my ministry has been conducting COVID-19 workplace awareness to both the employers and the workers. And most of you will recall that in the February sitting, I was asked a question from the opposition on how we are preparing for this coronavirus in terms of health and safety. And my response is in answer. My ministry has been conducting COVID-19 workplace awareness, as I mentioned earlier on, to the both employers and employees. We have prioritized and in 3 phases moved from the most vulnerable workplace such as airports, seaports, and hotels to supermarkets, municipal markets, financial institutions, public transport, manufacturers, shopping malls, retailers, restaurants, and banks. In our 3rd phase, we are targeting the remaining service industries. The COVID-19 workplace awareness was conducted nationwide through this targeted approach. To date, our workplace COVID-19 awareness has covered some 1,536 employers with 9,989 workers, covering all the essential and non-essential industries. The work continues in this area, and we will review this approach at the end of the next 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that we will be introducing a recognition award to those workplaces that shows the compliance and commitments towards the COVID-19 prevention at their workplaces. It is important that we continue to innovate and fight this global pandemic. On a related note, we are finalizing a 5-year National Occupational Health and Service Plan, that is 2020-2024, to be launched later this year. Occupational health service is an area that is equally important to occupational safety, and we will ensure that rightful attention is provided to assist in the reduction of workplace accidents, diseases, and deaths. In our collective efforts and experience during this COVID-19 pandemic, we will no doubt provide new benchmarks and methods that will stay on with us past this pandemic and become the new norm for OHS. As a ministry, we are aware of these changes and we are ready to incorporate it in a sustained manner. COVID-19 and other potential workshop biological hazards will no longer be classified as emerging, but prevailing health risks for employers to formulate workplace policies and action plans to ensure that Fiji's workplaces are better prepared for any similar pandemic in future. This is more or less will be in line with the guideline that will be very soon launched by Ministry of Health, which will be given to all government ministries to make sure that we reach out to the workplaces in terms of OHS. We will continue to network and work with our stakeholders, employers, workers, Ministry of Health, regional and international partners, the ILO and WHO, to continue our commitment towards a safer, healthier, and productive workplace and workforce. Let's continue with government-directed efforts to control and overcome the COVID-19 pandemic. We are in this together, and we will overcome it as one. To conclude, ladies and gentlemen, let me repeat the theme for the 2020 All OHS Day as our takeaway from this day. stop the pandemic. Safety and health at work can save lives. Thank you for your patience this morning while maintaining a safe social distance, and I wish everyone a safe, healthy, and COVID-19 free 2020 World Overseas Day. Vinaka, and thank you.